there's lots of mystery.
Yes. And there's the toast.
Ready? I'll do a prayer and then I will say a few words about our final rites or funeral rites or cremation rituals, what we do as Hindus or Hindu way of doing funerals. I say why we do and what we do, and then we'll do the actual ritual. I'll do a Gayatri Mantra prayer. Om Bhurabhuvassuvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurabhuvassuvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurabhuvassuvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. I will do a Mrityunjaya mantra, which is called conquering the death, attaining immortality chant. It is by the blessing of Lord Shiva for people who are living to have perfect health and a long life, for people who passed away to have completion of their life and then ultimately reach the God in salvation. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshi Yamamritat. So, Ivan. So today we are going to be performing the funeral rites to Vernon and Gowrie. I hope I say the name right. And so we believe in the ritual of cremation, not burial. The reason for that is because in Hinduism we believe in something called yajna. Yajna or havan it's called. It's a fire ritual. We believe in fire ritual and it is performed for every occasion in our lives because fire for Hindus is something very sacred because if you look at fire, it is always there everywhere, including your stomach has acid, a body has heat, which causes metabolism so that you can function, walk, and talk, and do everything in life. Then digest your food, cook your food on the stove, and of course, the heat in the sun due to nuclear fusion going on there. We all exist here. So, fire is a cause of all change. Change always brings the aspect of life. And also, when life is experienced, it is felt as time, past, present, and future. So, fire is a cause of existence or realization or experience of life and the time itself. So, fire is sacred because fire brings change. Change is another name for change is called sacrifice. That means you put gas in your car, you sacrifice the gas so that you can come to the funeral home. The gas is sacrificed, it's burned down, and then it becomes movement. It becomes chemical to mechanical energy in the internal combustion engine of a car. So in this way, when you look at it, everywhere you sacrifice something, and fire is the one which accepts that sacrifice and brings in a new change or a new way of existence or new way of life. So for that reason, the fire ritual is performed also in the funeral. In fact, this fire ritual is called Nara Medham. Nara Medham means in this fire ritual, the speciality is the body itself is offered into the fire ritual after the soul leaves the body. That's why it's called Nara Medham, offering the body into the fire as a fire ritual of the yajna of the offering the human body. And it's also called Pitru Medham, which means offering a parent's body in the fire. It's also a havan done by the kids for the parents or for the father, offering their body into the fire. Even though it's called Pitrumedham, offered by the kids into the fire, it is still considered to be done by his name. I could not master it in one. His name Fern. What's it? Vernon. Vernon. Okay. So even though it is being done by Ivan or the kids, this fire ritual, it is done by him only because he is doing it because he is doing it through the extension of his own body. The kids are extensions of his body. If you look at a banyan tree, it will be a tree and then it will throw the roots and then another tree comes up and then this tree comes is completely as a different tree, yet connected to the original tree. So we believe that the kids are extensions and the parents live through the kids. As long as you have kids, your body is also immortal because it's living on and on forever in different bodies. Kids first, grandchildren, great great grandchildren, and goes on like that forever. You become immortal even physically. Spiritually, you're immortal, but physically also you become immortal when you have your children. They keep on going on generation after generation, and you are living in them continuously. So in this way, the kids are the living extension of the parents, and so even though it is Ivan or the kids who do this, this yajna, this fire ritual, it's being done by the father, by the parent himself. He's doing, and why he's doing this is he's offering his body into the fire so that he can move on. He can sacrifice this body so that he can get a new higher body. It could be a spiritual body, vibrational body, a body of light, or another physical body in another physical planet. He can come back to the physical worlds, or he can go to a different dimension altogether. So he is sacrificing his body so that he can travel to a higher world, higher life. In this way, he is doing this fire ritual. And this fire ritual, we also believe that this is also a way of thankfulness by him, by his soul to the nature. Because while coming through his mother, he absorbed the five elements: the earth, water, fire, air, and space. These five elements he took from the nature through the help of the mother, and then he developed this body, and then he experienced this family and kids and this society and enjoyed this world. And now he's thanking that he was given this body, and therefore he is replacing all these five elements back into the nature. He is sending them all the five elements into the nature. To indicate this, what they do in India is they will carry the body on the way to the funeral home, cremation ground. But they never carried them in a car or a truck because the parents always carried the kids in their shoulders. Therefore, at least when they pass away, the kids will carry the body on their shoulders and take them to the cremation ground. That way, they are repaying at least a little bit of their debt. And because it's carrying, it's a heavy body is going to be heavy to carry. They stopped five times. Five times they took rice balls and they broke that rice ball and throw in all the four directions. This they did it because at each direction they're telling one element is merging back in the nature. And in the meanwhile, this rice ball is eaten by bugs and bacteria and they bless the soul to be happy. In this way, they stop five times on the way and then throw these rice balls in all the four directions. And the fifth place they stop is the actual where the cremation takes place. So there they put the fifth rice ball, but this rice ball is not thrown or broken. It's kept in the hand. This rice ball indicates all the good actions the person did, which will go with him as a merit, of course, or merit or a demerit, depending upon what actions you did. So the last rice ball is kept in his right hand. And and that goes with him. That is all his good karmas, good actions he done in life. Plus, that rice ball also indicates the loving prayers and actions of the kids done in the name of the father or mother. So the rice ball, last rice ball, is his good actions and the good actions and charities and prayers done for him by the kids. That will go with him, with his soul. In this way, the cremation is performed. There's a yajna here, but because of fire regulations, we cannot do the actual fire. But we'll chant all the chantings, and then we will just offer things into the casket, into the box without actual fire. But in the last, we will light a camphor, and they will let us put the camphor lit in the box. So that's what we do to adapt to the situation. This is what we'll be doing, and we'll do some rituals in there. We'll do spiritual sanctification of the body. Then we'll offer some different things unto the body as an offering of love, and then of course, then we will do the cremation. So this is what I do as a priest, and I want to explain to you what we're doing, why we're doing, why this yajna is so important. One other last important aspect I want to tell is when a person is born, according to our Hindu scriptures, the father is the one who attracts that soul through the soul. When you want to enter into a family, it will first enter the father. The first birth is from the father, second birth is from the mother, it seems. So the first birth happens when the father eats a particular food, then it enters his blood, and then of course it enters mother's womb, and then from there it takes birth in the outside in the world. So father is a cause of our birth. Of course, mother too. Together, mother is more. She does all the hard work. Father does a little bit of work, but yet both are responsible for this. Therefore, because they allowed the person to be born in this world, the kids are repaying that. By doing this cremation, the soul is liberated from this world and all the attachments here, because Hindus don't believe in one last judgment day for one birth, they believe in many births. So they want to dismantle this body, and so that the soul evolves into a different world and is reborn in a different place, in a different dimension with a different type of body. It could be a physical body if it's born in a physical world, or it could be energy vibrational body if it is born in a vibrational dimension, or a body of light in a world of in dimension of light. There are different dimensions they got in Hindu scriptures, and it could be physical world or different dimensional worlds. Wherever the soul goes, it I need to acquire a new body, and that is being facilitated by the kids through this cremation ritual. That's why it's very sacred, and expressing their gratitude and thankfulness to the parents. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'll do one another prayer before I conclude. Om asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mruchorma amrutangamaya. Let us all move from darkness to light, from untruth to truth, and from death to immortality. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So let his soul attain completion and peace and feel that he has lived a good life, and therefore he is ready to move on to a next higher life. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. These few words I say, and then whenever we are ready, I'll do the ritual. Shall we start now? So you will be doing the ritual? You are the one who is doing the ritual? Are you the one who is doing the ritual, or any other person is doing with you? The ritual itself, the final, the cremation ritual, you are doing, both doing?
Yeah, he can do it.
Okay, and who is him?
He's one of the sons.
Okay, then you come here. Both of you come here.
Okay.
You can take off your shoes for the time being if you don't mind.
Okay.
You want flower?
Red, white.
Om Apavitra, where is him? Hello, sir. Can you come here for 1 second? Om Apavitra Pavitro va Sarvavastangata Viva Yat Smaret Pundarikaksham Sabhagyabhyantara Suchihi. So now we'll start the prayers. Both of you take some flowers. Flowers. Then these ones we offer to them. That one everybody can offer. Just stand in front of the body right now. And put namaskar, that is like this, stand close to the heart. So what we are going to do is we are going to do a sankalpa. Sankalpa is because I am chanting all the mantras, but the benefit should come to you. So you are making a vow that you are doing a very sincere prayer for your father's travel and a next higher life. So that is our vow we are taking. We want the blessing of all the congregation and all the family and friends, most importantly all the gods. So we'll take that vow to do it very sincerely during this whole process, whole cremation. Evam guna visheshana visishtayam subhatidau. This is like a pledge. So your name is, what's your, huh? Steve. Okay, Steve Namadheyasya Ivan. Ivan Namadheyavati. Then say this word, say this with me. Mama Pituhu, which means my father's. And what is his name?
Vernon. You can say Vernon.
Vernon?
Yeah.
Okay, Vernon.
Vernon.
Vernon, okay. It starts with V.
Pardon me?
It starts with V.
Yes.
Vernon Pituhu, so his father, Antyeshti, final rites, Antyeshti, 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 Karma,
Karma,
Aham,
Anna,
Karishe,
Karishe.
offer the flowers on his heart. So you are saying this final rites, Aham means myself, Karishe doing it. It's in Sanskrit language. Again, I think it will be easier if you can put this flower somewhere closer. I think this whole card can move, and somehow you put those flowers in this card in some place. Where it is, no? Right. You can put it on the top somewhere.
Okay.
We'll move it in closer to there so that it's easier.
Like all of that, the whole table?
The whole table, yeah. Right.
The fruits,
And the candle, there's a candle.
or just the flowers?
I think it's those flowers you need the rest now.
But ultimately, we need all of them.
Pardon?
Ultimately, we need all of them.
Okay,
So may as well take them all, take them there, and leave it somewhere in front of this photo. There is good.
right here.
That because you have to go around this body at some point, so may as well leave it there. So right now, take the flowers. Now we'll seek the blessings for our pledge of doing a sincere ritual and blessings for your father's soul. Take some flowers with you again. This time, before it was a pledge and a vow. This time it's a prayer for the for your father's peace and also travel. So I'll do that prayer now. You can stand in front of his heart. Om Shantakaram Bhujagasayanam Padmanabham Suresham Viswadharam Gagana Sadrusam Meghavarnam Subhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanayanam Yogi Hrudyanagamyam Vande Vishnum Bhavabhayaharam Sarva Lokaikanatham. Om Sriman Narayanaya Namaha for the flowers. So we pray, offer the flowers. Pray to Lord Vishnu, the God who is a cosmic consciousness or is a cosmic ocean of life, in which each of our soul is a drop. So we are all part of that infinite ocean. We seek his blessings to receive your father and give him a different life if he needs it. Now for the flowers. Now we are going to do a ritual bath. Traditionally, there's a bath, full bath, but I think it's because it's already a funeral home. We don't kind of do bath here. So you have the Ganga Jal. That one you break it, open it, and then pour a little water in the glass. We also have this tulsi or something else in here.
Yeah, there's Tulsi, the dry one here.
So we'll add a little bit in that glass.
Okay.
This needs a little cooking. I think. It is just some kind of fly. One minute. So we'll do the bath is simply ritualistic. That means you're just going to get it like this and then split it.
Like all over his body?
Yeah. Ultimately, we want this to be open, this side of the body.
This part?
Yes. So I think you should take out this flower.
Aaron, keep your on Aaron.
You will take out these flowers and open this part of it. The next step we are doing is sanctification and spiritualization of the body through sacred water. One is the sacred water of Ganges, Ganga Jal. Other is the basil leaves. Their basil leaves have spiritual vibration. So in ancient times, they always went and worshipped under the basil tree. Even as a herb, it purifies the blood and, of course, it kills all the bacteria and germs in your body. Spiritually, it makes the soul peaceful and happy. So this is always offered for the person who is dying so that it gives him peace and also relieves the pain. For that reason, tulsi leaves are also mixed in the Ganga Jal and used as a sprinkling water. Maybe you should put in. I'm just thinking, both of you can do from one glass, right? After one after another.
Okay.
So that I don't call you again and again, can you also remove this and move it slightly backwards? I can help you on this one. So we are going to be doing a ritual bath, which is a spiritual intention of purifying the body before it goes into the sacred fire, and also and also eliminating any pain he might suffer due to death. So we'll do that one. So Vernon is right.
Vernon.
Okay,
Yeah, you
Vernon.
got
Where Gowrie is the last name.
it.
Okay.
Yes.
Gowrie Gotrasya Varnin Pratasya Mridistane Shavanimitta Snanam Mayadhita Bath bathing. Mayadhita Tavopatishtitam. There must be somewhere Chandan here. Chandan is the brown color stuff. This is Chandan. This is Chandan. No, not necessarily, just a little bit. This one is Chandan.
Yes.
Yes, Chandan, yes. And then this is Janevu. It's a spiritual initiation. Just open this one and open it into there. Just place it across his body. So now the next step is to offer that Janevu. You can offer it. His name is Steve. Steve, you're going to just spread it out and just lay it across. And then after that, you're going to offer Chandan. Chandan is first. Let him do that one. Chandan is it's a very sacred plant in India. It's a very powerful herb. It is very bitter. It kills all the bacteria and any infections. Very severe infections are cured by it. Just like that, yeah, anywhere. And then this Chandan is also having a spiritual vibration of pacifying and cooling the whole thing. So you're going to, and body is like a Chandan because you rub it on a hard stone, it gives good smell. Similarly, the body of a person should be like a Chandan because he's rubbing against the time factor, the body is slowly becoming older and older and ultimately disappears. Telling that all the loving actions he did to you and your family, you're offering this Chandan. Just sprinkle all across him. गौरी गोत्रस्य वनिन् प्रतिमृत्सने शवनिमित्त गन्धं मयाधीयते तवोपतिष्ठिताम्. The next one is flowers. You offer a series of flowers to him, indicating that it is a series of loving actions he did for you, which you remember, and you're thanking for that. Each flower is one incident or many incidents of his loving actions throughout the days and years and months of his life. So take the flowers and just sprinkle across, like all around his body or all around his neck, and like a garland, if you could do it. Gowrie Gotrasya Vernon Brid Mudusanya Shavanamitta Pushpamalam Maya Dhyate Tavopatishtitam. So there's also this holy ash. The holy ash represents the final state of everything is it's burned down to ashes, including our planet will of course ultimately will be and just evaporating as ash in sun one day, maybe in another 5 billion years. So everything burns down to nothing. And all our experiences are burnt in the mind and the crucible of the mind, where you experience as it happiness. The happiness symbolized by the ash. So his life, whatever he experienced, and that all becomes happiness and experience for him. Ultimately, of course, he disappears. With this experience, he'll evolve. So offer this bhasma all around him. मृदुस्थाने शवनिमित्त भस्म मया धीते तवोपतिष्ठिताम्. So now what we do is we because when somebody passes away we are sad because we lost one person, close member of the family. But the person who passed away not only lost himself, but he lost the entire community, the family. He lost more people than we lost one person, but he lost more people. So he is more sad than we are. So we should try to eliminate his sadness than eliminating not only our sadness. So we have to show him light. The sadness is like darkness. So when he's trying to travel, the sadness of losing all the family becomes a darkness for him on the way. The road becomes dark, so you need like a lot of street lights, and those lights are our prayers and our love. So those are symbolized by arti. We do an arti to the person. This becomes a guiding light for him to travel so that he is not sad with the darkness of sadness. So there's a little candle there, battery candle. We have to improvise a lot of things here because of fire and COVID regulations, and we are in Canada. So there's a battery candle there. I don't think we are allowed to light any fire here.
It's a tea light, I think.
You talking one for the deal?
There is one candle, but if you want to light, I don't see any wrong in there.
Okay.
It's a candle. They also light candles, I think. But one only. We just need to show him the light. Symbol. The light is symbol of your love and prayer.
So what I could do?
No, you just put it in a plate. One of these plates here. See, take this in the plate and hold it and walk around the body, saying, "I'm lighting a path."
How many times?
3 times. Slowly. Go around. यमद्वारे महाघोरे अंधेन तमसावृते तत्रावलोकनार्थाय दीपो यमोपतिष्ठताम् Gowrie gotrasya Vernon predasya mridisanya shava nimitta deepam maya diyate tavopatishtitam. That photo might be too close there, but you can try. It's okay. That photo stand can be moved a little bit for you to walk across. If you can fit in there, it's okay.
That's fine. I'm good.
Okay, good. Once you've done 3 rounds, put them back here. You can shut off the candles if you want, because we don't need them right now. So until this time, the ritual happened in the house. From now onwards, they carry the body and walk. And they walk 5 times. And generally, we long before we used to go around here and in that aisle. We are not doing that anymore because of COVID regulations
Yes.
and all the regulations. So we do everything here only,
Yes.
except lighting one camphor inside there.
Okay.
So we do all those 5 steps stopping on the way here itself. So the first one is at every stop as you carry, we are going to offer one rice ball. And rice ball, take the rice ball
Okay.
one at a time and use a palm leaf,
Family.
because you have lots of them, you can use 2 or 3. Together, put them together.
Yeah.
Add a little bit of rice and a little bit of sesame seeds to it, black ones.
Okay. This one?
Yes, please.
And the rice.
And what is this one?
That is, the nuts, the,
Yeah, add one nut. There's some nuts here too. So that we need them all.
supply.
Yeah, just take one. How we are doing here is instead of throwing in the 4 directions, we will take the 4 rice balls and put in the 4 corners of the box. Okay, so start from that corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that.
Which one?
You place them.
Oh, each way 4 corners?
Yeah, not the plate, just the palm leaves and the stuff.
Okay.
So take out this plastic one for the time being.
Oh, we've got a case, Stephen.
So put them. This one should sit on this palm leaf too. So the whole thing. The whole thing. You have to do 5 times this one.
Yeah.
So put all the things in the palm leaf. You should be able to pick up palm leaves and the nut and the rice ball all at once.
So you go 5 these in there?
One after another. Yeah.
Okay.
So all of them together, you pick up once and place it there. What you can do is join all the palm leaves in one bundle, or you can give it to him like the whole thing. Like that. No, just give it to him. Your brother.
I got it. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put in that corner, sir.
Here.
Gowrie gotrasya Vernon predasya shava nimitta yeshate pinda maya dhiyate tavopatishtitam. Now we'll take the second one. Same way you do it. Sarya chakshur gachat vadamatmadhyam ch gachat prithvi cha dharmana apo va gachet tatra hitam oshadhi pratishta shariraihi. Gowrie gotrasya, when I say only, just do it. 1 second, wait, sir.
Wait,
Wait a minute.
wait.
In that corner. No, that should be in this corner. Doesn't matter. Just go in a clockwise circle, that's all. Varin Gotrasya Dwaradeshe Pandhanimitte Shitapinda Mayadhita Upadishtitam. Now this corner and this corner. Sarya Chakshur Gachatu Vatamatmadhyam Cha Gachatu Pridhivi Cha Dharmana Apo Va Gacheti Tatrite Hodriti Pratishta Shariraihi. Gowrie Gotrasya Varin Chatva Rekha Nimitte Shitapinda Mayadhita in that corner. Perfect. Sarya Chakshur Vatamatmadhyam, the fourth one. Did you get the fourth one? Okay.
We've
Cha.
got 3 on there.
Get the fourth one. Dharmana apavaga Shariraihi. Gowrie Gotrasya Varin Vishwandhanimata Bhumna Seven Madhita Upatishtitam. Okay, now the last one, remember, it's going to go in his hand. It is the near the hand. If you can't put in the hand, it's okay, just near the hand. Gowrie Gotrasya Varin Shava Haste Sadhaka Nimitte Hitapinda Mayadhita Upatishtitam. That's a good area. That's a good area. Perfect. Okay, good. Okay. So this is all the on the way journey. 5 stops we did, and we are a little bit here because of all the regulations. We are doing a little back and forth, but also we have rice here, the uncooked rice we have I saw in a bag.
Yeah.
Sorry, there it's up.
Oh, there it is.
So the rice just put near his mouth and throat. This is indicating that they're giving one last final feeding to him.
Okay, you can't do it, but you can. Here, do you want this?
Empty the whole bag. Empty the whole bag. If you can empty the whole bag also, it's okay. For both of you, you can also do one near the mouth.
Get them out.
Okay. So, can you take a handful of black pepper and put it here? For a ritual after everything is done. You need, and you don't need to touch that one, and get some incense sticks and put it here, maybe 5 sticks. They have grandkids.
Yes.
I'll tell them. No, just get one whole bunch in here. Not yet. I'll tell you when it comes.
5?
Yeah,
I will get all of them. One bag here we want 6, so that we don't put everything inside. Close that one. So now we are going to do a fire ritual without the fire. Imagine there's fire lit already, and we are going to offer the sticks and the samagri. The samagri is that one.
Yeah.
Now goes all the things. That includes wicks, sticks, all things. Anything that is here will go.
okay, make all one plate.
Except this plate.
Except that way.
And this cloth also goes.
That's it.
And that whole thing also goes. Whatever you brought, you can offer them all in a way respectful way so that you don't dump it, but maybe put it across the box so that it still looks nice to see. Wait. I'm going to chant mantras with the mantras. First, there's a camphor kit. We always start the parakha with the camphor. There's a camphor here. Open that one. We need one to light it, really light it. Just only one block. One block in this one. One block in one of the mud lamp and put that here. No, that one. Put this one here.
Oh, just a dish. Okay, it just goes.
This
Yeah.
goes
Me?
right now on hand. Straight. Okay? This is indicating that we are lighting the fire. Put it near the heart.
That's first.
Yeah. So put the fire that we are lighting the fire now. Om, this is not fire on him, but it's a yajna. We do on the side.
Me
They all go now. Om Bhur Bhuva Suram Agnim Pratishtapya. Okay, now. Now the offering start. When I say Swaha, you're going to offer. Okay. Om Lomabhya Swaha. Om Tvache Swaha. Lohitaya Swaha. Medobhya Swaha. Mamsebhya Swaha. Stanubhya Swaha. Astibhya Swaha. Majjabhya Swaha. Retase Swaha. Payave Swaha. Ayasaya Swaha. Prayasaya Swaha. Samyaya Swaha. Vyasaya Swaha. Udyaya Swaha. Suche Swaha. We still have this stuff too. This one, this one. How many balls did you make, Eva?
5, what you asked me to.
But there's one extra one here.
Yeah, there's only 4 over here.
No, I was saying the fifth one should go in your hand. So if one corner is missing, put that one in the corner. Which corner is missing? Just see. No, that's already near the hand is already done. See which corner is missing. 4 corners are there.
Yes. There's
One.
4 corners.
So that means there are 6 there already. I think you brought 6 rice balls. No? How is it? 4 corners, 4.
Yes.
One is hand, 5. Right?
Yeah, here.
But then how did this extra rice ball come?
I'm sorry, I made
So 6
6.
is good. Put near the hand. More prayers, more love for him. So,
Oh, okay.
we brought some honey and milk
Yes.
too. So empty them around him. And there's this rose petals and this cotton wicks and there's a lot of stuff in this box too.
Yes.
So this is God one. God one you can keep it on the side as a blessing, but you don't want to burn it, so you just maybe all the stuff should also go. I keep on saying Swaha, keep doing it. Okay? Make sure everything goes. Except those coconuts in the last. Ghee, I'll tell you when to put it. Suje Swaha, Shochate Swaha, Shochamanaya Swaha, Shokaya Swaha, Tapase Swaha, Tapyate Swaha, Tapyamanaya Swaha, Taptaya Swaha, Dharmaya Swaha, Nishkritye Swaha, Prayaschityai Swaha, Bheshajaya Swaha, Yamaya Swaha, Antakaya Swaha, Mruchave Swaha, Brahmane Swaha, Brahmahatyayai Swaha, Vishwebhyo, Devebhya Swaha, Dhyava Pradhivibhya Swaha, Pratavahaya Swaha, Pratasankhyaaya Swaha, Pratapaya Swaha, Pratabhumipaya Swaha, Pratahantriyai Swaha. Whatever is left, we're going to collect them all in one plate. That can go in there. So the ghee, you're offering the honey, and so it's good. That's a good idea. Use the sticks and you don't need any time. And this one you can offer. And this threads you can offer. All this can go. Open the packets. Open the packets and offer it. You see the picture from there. See what you do. And offer it there. Put all there and then offer the whole thing. Tulsi and rose also can go. You can also empty all that in here too. There's sugar here. Plus honey resistant, you can take this out. No, this one out. This is honey, you can offer honey just like your sister offered. Mix together a little bit. The bag here. Take all the things which are done, you can take the bag and put them out. And there's sticks in there too, you can offer those sticks too.
Yeah. There's a sandalwood and
And then we'll also offer this one, put them out there. We'll do one Purnahuti, for which all the items will be kept in one or two plates.
okay.
So one of them is this, you can empty in there. You can empty there or just, one of the, you just have two containers, one for you, one for the sister.
Well,
One
it's
for
two
Ivan.
separate RTs, one for you.
One for Ivan and one for you, put them all in two plates. We'll do a Purnahuti, offer it all together. Very good, yeah. And also, this looks open up. This also open. Here also we have stuff like campfire, here also we have some stuff.
Yeah, the family, the rest of it.
Agarbatti and some cotton is there, everything goes in there. And this is cotton too. And this one, that's cotton too.
Do you want me to put this one?
One of them here. Because it's too, these are all going to far ritual.
Yeah.
So this cloth and that cloth also goes.
Let's see.
Not on two. Let's see what's the flavor. Yeah. These threads also go. These threads. One in each you can put, one in each you can put. Drop it as it is. Why will it open?
I'll just cut it.
Just put the whole here. And empty this honey also in there. And this camphor, so you just need to say one, rest of it can be opened and get ready. This camphors,
What do you want to know?
open them up. We'll also pour it there. I'll tell you this in a minute. Open the camphor first. All the camphor spread it there. And this cloth can go on one of the plates. Fold it and put it there. Is there a spoon here in the inside? Use a spoon for the tea. Put that in there.
The key.
Yeah.
This cotton milk should go here. And that camphor should go here. And this one is going to. And the ghee we are also going to offer there too. Just a little bit, save a little bit. Now, now I'm going to be doing the ghee offerings. So keep on doing ghee offerings on the body, please. On the body. Take the whole bottle and do it there.
The water,
The ghee.
the ghee.
Om Chittim Cha Swaha. Om Chityaya Swaha. Om Akutim Cha Swaha. Om Akutaye Swaha. Om Vijnatam Cha Swaha. Om Vijnanam Cha Swaha. Om Manase Swaha. Om Bhu Swaha. Agnaya Idam Namama. Om Bhuva Swaha. Vayava Idam Namama. Om Suva Swaha. Suryaya Idam Namama. Om Bhur Bhuva Suva Swaha. Prajapataya Idam Namama. This is the final offering. So both the plates spread it across, all across, around that whole. Just wait for the ghee. Wait for the ghee for 1 second, and you take these two plates. You put the ghee back. Okay. Now you can put it back, and the holding is okay too. But offer with both the hands all across the box. Offer it, and the corners of the box, so that we don't just dump on him. Yeah. Put there. Oh, now take this coconut wet one near the head.
This one.
The wet one. Sorry, what I mean is watered one, non-water. Take the non-watered one. Hello, sir. Steve, take the non-water and put near the feet. One near the head. Om Purnamada Purnamid Om Sarvam Vai Purnagvam Swaha. Now take the ghee and pour it all near in that plate. That plate might fall, so move it in. Actually, we don't need the plate. Empty it there and throw the plate out here. And the ghee pour across the edges of this box. Take off the spoon. Steve, give the spoon to Ivan. Pour it. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavatishyate Om Shanti 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 Swaha. Now we'll take this shawl and spread it all across. Before we do that, we have the milk and the fruits. We'll also put the fruits and the milk.
Okay, this one. Get fruits, get the
Fruits
fruits.
first and then the milk. One second. Let all the fruits and the milk go, then we'll put the cloth. Steve, you can put the fruits right now.
Anyone?
Just across, arrange it nicely. Put the whole of them. Yeah. Now put the fruits. Now put the cloth. Spread it nicely until the neck. Vastram maya dhiyate. No, cover it like a blanket. Covering until the feet and below the neck. Is the milk offered already? The milk. Okay. Milk is done.
No.
Pour the milk too. No, just put it on the side. Because we want to make him look good when people are offering flowers. So don't put on him right now. Sticks should, everything should go. Means we have double stuff because of that box. So we are having a little longer time to put everything. Don't put anything on the white thing. Put it on the side. So, how many grandkids are here?
For him, I mean, more generally.
For him.
Let's see. You guys? All grandkids.
At least five?
More than that.
Okay, at least all of them come. Take these sticks and just go around him.
You go.
Yeah. And pray for his, as you go around, you pray for him. His soul evolves. Krutva, no, just go around first. Go around. कृत्वा सुदुष्कृतां कर्म जानता वाप्य जानता मृत्युकालवशं प्राप्य नरं पंचत्वमागतः धर्माधर्म समायुक्तं लोभमोह समावृतः देहेयं सर्वगात्रेणि गात्राणि दिव्यान् लोकान् स गच्छतु. Once you're done, once you come to where you start from, then offer those incense sticks inside on the side of the on the casket, on the box. So Ivan and Steve take some flower petals. This is the final prayer we're going to do, and then
Yeah.
no, this flower
no,
there,
For
there.
these ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go and stand in front of him. We'll do a prayer now. If you could say the Sanskrit verse with me, it'll increase the effect of the prayer. So I'll say it slowly. You also hold flowers and throw that paper towel and get the flowers. Hold, sir, 1 second. Now you're praying with those flowers. So you go there and stand. I chant this mantra, a prayer for Lord Vishnu. You also say this with me slowly. Om Anadi Nidhano Devaha Shankha Chakra Gada Dharaha Akshaya Pundari Kakshaha Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Krishna Krishna Krupalo Twama Gatinam Gatirbhava Gatirbhava Samsara Arnava Magnanam Prasida Purushottama. Offer the flowers. Now say this again 3 times. Om Tat Sat Pretatma Shantihi. Om Tat Sat Pretatma Shantihi. Om Tat Sat Pretatma Shantihi. So we are saying, confirm that his soul will rest in peace and travel to higher worlds and get a higher birth. This is a prayer meaning, and we are saying we are all stuck in this world, drowned in the ocean of this world, unable to swim and float. So we request God to help us, to make us evolve and move higher rather than drowning in this world. That's a prayer we made, special prayer for your father to be released from any suffering and ultimately attain peace. So that completes all our prayers, but we still have one last thing, carrying the body, which we can do. So when we close this box, what we will do is we will slightly take, with the help of the funeral directors, we slightly move this box half an inch so that we complete that ritual too of carrying the body. So we're done now, all the things, and now it's if anybody want to offer flowers here, they can do that, and then we're going to do the last part of slightly pushing them. The flowers. So people who will want to offer their last respects can do that now, and then we are going to be done. So Ivan, once we go there, I think there's only two people are allowed there. We'll light one of the camphors, and the funeral director will help to put the camphor inside. And then we have to come back here for a brief minute and do a small ritual, and then we're done.
Okay.
So anybody who want to offer flowers can do it now. Everybody done?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the stuff.
So Steve, we are going to take this plate, but I need the black sesame, so put it in a different plate. Because I want to leave that plate here. That incense goes now. Nothing except the black till. I don't want anything here. So leave the incense inside and that supari also inside.
So this will go into that.
That camphor, just wait until we go there. That goes inside there. But this cotton also goes. Why is it cotton there?
Oh,
No, what is in that black plastic bag?
That's sugar. I
Sugar.
didn't know if you needed sugar.
I brought it, so we can't really offer it. Inside, sir. So just see if anything, everything is that is not required. We'll just clear this area for our ritual. Those boxes you don't need them, so you can throw all of them. Camphor that can go inside. Put the camphor inside.
Inside it.
No, no, no. In the coffin.
I'll open it up.
Yeah. But rest of them all going in the garbage.
Yeah.
Is that incense full or empty?
It's full.
Everything should go. So empty that incense also.
In there.
Yeah. All the garbage. First throw all the garbage. So you already carry the garbage. Put in the garbage. When we have a small ritual, you just want to have a little bit clean area. That's all. So that's good. You can put the camphor also inside. All that camphor you broke it now. That this camphor we don't need. We only need one block of camphor. So you can put all this camphor inside. It's I need to fill that.
Plate that.
The fill and the plate I need that.
Okay.
Only the camphor is going. Only the camphor, the white stuff is going.
Put this way.
You can ask them if they want to.
Would any of the grandchildren like to put that incense or that? No, this is not.
We need that one, yeah. We need that one for later, last part of the ritual. Did everybody put the flowers on him already?
Yeah.
So did you also put flowers, sir? You also put flowers? Who is him? I didn't introduce myself to him. That's your husband? Okay. Does he also want to offer flowers?
We did.
You already did? Oh, good, good. Okay, good. Is all everybody done? All the things are nothing is left there except one small camphor. So we're going to close now, and then we're going to slightly move that box, move the casket. So I'm just going to close it now. So you have he only have one brother. You want here only one brother.
No, there are several of them here,
How many are there?
4 of them.
Oh, then they should come too a little bit. I didn't know that if they all told me, they would have made them participate too. Okay, it's okay. So now at least do this last part, just 4 corners. All the 4 brothers, or how many?
Brothers,
Brother doesn't matter. Sister is also okay. I don't know. Sister is nah. How many brothers are here?
It's the 3 of us.
3.
Maybe one side we need some support. So maybe
What do you want us to do?
we just want to act like we are carrying, but we are not carrying.
We're just gonna move it.
Just move it a little bit of an inch. Om prehi prehi padabihi puryerne te purve pitara paretah ubha rajano swadhaya madanto yamam pasyashi varanam. Just move it a little bit. Slightly move it. Move. Good, good. Slowly. Good. So this is like repaying he carried you as a kids. So you are also carrying him. but we are not carrying in Canada, but we are doing this one with the wheels. But we did the ritual part of it, understood the principle of it, and feel thankful for what he did to you. And this completes all the part of here, and they'll take the body there, and we're going to light the camphor, and they're going to help to put it inside, and then we're done. And then as you come home, just wash your hands in the washroom, and then go home and take a head bath and put all your clothes in the wash. But we have to do a small ritual with the sesame seeds here once you come back. Okay? So right now, I think only two people are allowed to go there. So one son and myself will go there right now.
Pandit, you're excluded. You don't count against the two.
So
the two of you, Steve, you want to come?
two people can go there and I'll come.
Okay.
So they will handle from here.
Just go over behind you.
Okay, Ivan will take this camphor, guys. The whole, camphor. That one, like that. Give it to him. We are bringing the fire from the fire ritual in the house. This is a fire in there, but it's not there. But
Pretend.
pretend. Yeah, that's a good word. Imagine.
Anybody want to join me, Mister? Go. Sorry, I forgot what. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Tvameva Mata Jagita Tvameva Tvameva Jagita Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Pravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Namameva Deva Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare Jai 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 Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare Jai 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 Krishna Hare जब चारत अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो जब चारत अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो और कोई न केवल हारा हो और कोई न केवल हारा हो फिर तू ही तेरा पात्र जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे
All the brothers and sisters. All the brothers and all the brothers and sisters. This sheep can all the brothers. This black silk. Give them their hand. Come this side.
जो भी तेरा ध्यान करे जो भी तेरा ध्यान करे जय जय
Just hold it, I'm coming.
कृष्ण
Huh?
हरे
Hold it in your hands and I'm coming.
कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण
So, what we're doing is, we are saying we did our ritual to the best of our capacity and we pray to the gods to help us in this ritual. But at this point, we are helpless because we started the cremation and rest of it is in God's hand. We don't know what is there beyond that, what we can see. So, we are saying we don't want to feel any more responsibility to do after this one. Of course, you can do still other rituals if you want for him. But this ritual is done, and you're saying, I'm leaving all my responsibility on God. You have to take care of my father. So that's this last step. So I'll chant a chant, and then I'll come and you drop your responsibility by dropping the sesame seeds in that aluminum foil with water. Until I ask you, don't drop it. I'm going to come with the water, then we're going to drop it. Okay? ॐ अनाधिनिधनो देवः शङ्खचक्रगदाधरः अक्षयपुण्डरीकाक्ष प्रेतमोक्षप्रदो भव नारायणसुरश्रेष्ठ लक्ष्मीकान्तजनार्दन अनेन तर्पणार्थं प्रेतमोक्षप्रदो भव. So I'm coming now. So what you do is, you all do that side. So when you hold it, right, so that should fall from here. So this area is where transistors, this way it comes to the gods. So you just going to like this. Okay? This water. First one by one. So when you go with it, as you bend it, you bend your hand, it will touch the guitar. And this. And this way. This way. Not that. You lift it out. No problem. Please raise your hand on it. Please raise your hand on it. Any answer? Relax your hand. Okay, understood. So the next step is just going to look backwards towards to the zone.
Yes.
And go straight forward. And when you go home, take up the clothes, put in the wash, and take your hand bath. And before you go, just wash your hand just like the whole instructions. But we do this one as an instruction. So before everybody goes, I'm going to sprinkle water on all the people here as a blessing, the sacred Ganga Jal on everyone to relieve any sadness. Sometimes you don't want the soul to come back, you want the soul to evolve. So this will sort of block that. So just stay here. I'm just going to sprinkle water on all of you. So the small rainfall. ओम गंगाजलम मया नीतम महादेव सुरक्षितम शुद्धोदकमिदं स्नानम ओम आपो हिष्टा मयो भुवः तानम मुझे भेरणाय कृष्णे योगस्यवतम और सदस्य भाजयते हमसुतेन मात्रं तस्मादंगे ममो यस्य क्रियाय यथा आपो जय भाजन उत्तिष्ठन्तु भूतपिशाच एते धूमभागे कृष्णं Nobody has been
Yeah.
Anybody didn't get that? That's all done. So that completes all the ritual. So anything you brought, you can leave. It's not valid. Second to sit. Or we can take this photo. We're done with the kids.